So I'm here today doing a private session with Song Yadong. He's here down in San Diego for a couple days, so we're gonna run a bunch of sessions together over the next 3 days. We're gonna work on takedowns from the clinch, as well as tripping, reaping, sweeping, throwing techniques that might emanate off the wall. So we're gonna utilize different skill sets from judo and wrestling that might work well with MMA, as he is the #5 ranked UFC fighter, so I wanna give him that extra edge that he might be able to utilize on game day.
One take.
I have a little list in there. Okay, let's go a little pummel. So just to warm up, we're gonna go 50 times, nice and easy. Every time I get my pummel, I'm here and I'm here. I'm not just constantly like swimming. Okay. I wanna feel like the fibers of the lat. So when I pummel, you see how my underhook's a little higher than his?
Yeah.
Just for control purposes, okay? 50 times. Well, you could be the counter. So I want you to hold this lat, get into step, move forward. Use your hand once in a while on this leg. Use a thigh prod to make him off balance. Lock your hands once in a while, kind of squeeze. But all of this is while you're pummeling and moving. So a little knee tap, a little thigh prod, a little lock. It doesn't have to be in that order, but I want you to lead the dance. Whether it's pushing, whether it's pulling, whether it's circling. But I don't want you to really dig for double unders. So it's either here or here. And you're moving. If you want to use your feet a little bit to break balance, that's fine.
Going to Ronda Rousey's judo coach, Justin Flores.
Bill has been training her judo game under the great Justin Flores, who Donna Cruz has a long-standing relationship.
Justin Flores drills this relentlessly when you train with him.
JFLO with JFLO!
JFLO him. He'd been over in San Diego working with the judo master.
I used that JFLO gear like whoop!
I guess Ronda Rousey's coach knew what he was talking about.
Here at JFLO Academy, we've produced the highest level grappling videos for beginners, intermediate, and advanced, fusing a lifetime of judo, wrestling, and jiu-jitsu experience to create a platform that is truly unique. Join us at our dojo and tap into our online courses, which include my affiliation for academy owners, my biannual mastermind instructor training, and all the various products at my shop. Use coupon code CJI2 and get a free month membership to my website. JFLO Academy, level up your grappling game.
So we're just gonna do foot prop. So you're gonna use because you're orthodox, I saw a little bit more than, so we're gonna do both sides, but I want you to kind of understand what side your pummel comes from and what foot I want you to use. So if you have a right underhook, I want you to pull behind you, right? And I want you to use your right foot on the side of you to make contact. Do you see that? Just make that contact. It doesn't have to bring him down. Okay. So I want 10 on each side. So I want you to step and pull and just make contact. One. See, I'm not looking down. I'm upright. I'm not bent over. I'm using my hip a little bit into him. Since you guys are about the same height, this left foot of yours, if you have using your right foot, can step straight forward. You know, if you were taller, you could step further out, and if you were shorter, you could step in. But since you guys are about the same height, you just step straight forward and pull that lat and make contact. And you can rotate a little with it like that. Do both sides, okay? So 10 on each side. Bounce just a little. Nice. Breathe out when you make contact with the foot. I want to be able to rotate my foot and my hips. You see how my bottom of my foot is facing forward? Instead of like this, I'm like that. So I'm turning my hips instead of just putting my foot out. Because if you just do it to me, put your foot out the way you were doing it, right? Okay. So if I'm doing this to side, I want to be able to rotate my hips and bring my foot out laterally, like this. Rather than chasing his leg in front of me, where If he drops his hand down, I'm in trouble. So it's more of a twitchy rotate, right? So pull your hand behind you and try and rotate your foot. So you see how your foot is booted? Try and like, yeah, I know it's an awkward movement in your hip. But once you learn how to turn your hips like that, that's it. Last one. Good, that was your best shadow version of that. So instead of 1 over, 1 under, let's go. And he breaks my lock by boom. Now I'm gonna go double unders and use that. You see, it's a little easier to learn from because you have more control, more lift. Because if he's heavy downwards, it's hard to do this. But you see how I have more control because I'm under both? Where it's a little bit like having training wheels on a bike, you know, like it's helping you. You might get here, that'd be great if you got here, double underhooks, but it's a little easier to manage the technique because they're lighter. You have double unders, okay? Same thing. Yep, he breaks it, good. Don't, not forward, out to the side. Oh. Yeah, there's the first rep. Good. Elbow behind you. Left elbow behind you on this one. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, turn your hips here.
Ask yourself this question. Are you confident on your feet when engaging in takedowns? Do you have a plan? What's your strategy? When push comes to shove, do you sit down at the first sign of adversity? Do you know how to fall properly? Do you find yourself getting injured or hurting your training partner during the transition from standing to the ground? I've spent a lifetime at the highest level of international competition solving and applying solutions to these problems. JFLO Academy, your one-stop shop for all your stand-up needs.
So there's a bunch of applications for this. This is a side, this foot prop. You know, I like to personally use it with a thigh prop, where, you know, I might get him to step back with this leg. And I'm able to use my hand like a thigh prop, like my pinky and the stinky a little bit, right? So I go here, he steps back, right? I'm able to utilize my thigh prop as well as my foot at the same time. It helps get a little lift and rotation in their hips rather than just my foot and elbow. So let's play with it. So you have a good knee tap, I saw it, where it's boom. Now my hand comes up in that thigh, and I'm using my foot and hand at the same time. Make sense?
Makes sense.
So try and keep that arm stiff. Because I saw the thigh props you were doing in warm-ups, and it was like this. Get it?
Oh.
Yeah. That frame, turn that hand, thumb down. Yeah, rotate your head and your hips on that finish. Yeah. Good. Higher is, you know, you can say a lot of words in there. Like growing. Wait for his reaction, right? Be patient now. Good. 2 more. Good. Great. Good, Noah? Yeah, for this guy. What are we doing? Little Nagi Komi. Same thing, no difference. So here's how I kind of want to see it, where I envision it. Where I'm going to run this bone. Let's go more in this direction, so I want you on a crash pad. So we'll start here by running a tap, and then I'm just going to rotate into that finish. Yep. Turn your head, turn your shoulders, turn your hips. Have your toe pointed. You see how my right toe's pointed? It's not booted. Because I don't want to get knee tapped here. I don't want to like do all this hard work and whoa. Oh, yeah. Right? Elbow back.
Yeah, no worries.
Nice. It's good to have the light crash pad. Good. Commit a little more by leaning back. Yeah, good, good. Nice. At least your hand made it on it. We're gonna just start from a trapped arm body lock. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my left knee to pinch in, and he's gonna probably step over that as I lean. Now I'm gonna rotate and I'm gonna make contact just like this. Do you see where I'm at? I'm like being able to trap that, boom. And I'm gonna pull this between my legs by pulling it straight back. I'm not gonna lift my knee. So I wanna like almost Noel to fall on a banana peel, you know, like whoa, rather than lift his leg up. So I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna pull this thing through, right? So I wanna be able to like rotate a little and pull. So not straight down and back, but if I do this Cosoto, it's gonna be that angle. So when I pinch, he steps over it, I step over this, and now when I pull, it's like a, do you see that? Like, yeah. So it's almost a banana peel. Rather than try to like lift his leg, so it's like, right? So it should be that easy, where his foot goes forward through your legs. And you can follow the side control, mount, and if you keep that lock, it's gonna be painful on his floating ribs. So for now, I want you to do this movement. Yeah. Let's do one more, and then we'll go to the wall. Very good, okay. This 3 or 4 ways, right? So if you say you shoot like against another orthodox, and I shoot a double, and his hand goes down, like into a 50-50. Do you see that? So like, now I'm in here. Now I'm gonna use my right leg to pierce through and pull through. Okay, we'll start with that one because that's like the easiest transition to get to the fence from like right now. Just slide it in, pull it back, right on top. Let him out, good. Okay, like this, Song.
So,
Yep.
how about this hand?
It could be on his, I like personally, because, right. Yes. Point that toe. Now step your left foot to the mat. Good. Now step your right foot forward. Hop it.
My right foot?
Yeah, move it. Good. Oh. It's like a reposition because it's hard to trip from here. So,
Oh, yeah.
so that third step comes into play. I still saw a little of this. Instead of spread it deep. So watch my left foot. Not. Yeah. So it's hard to, especially the fence. But if now I could even re-step. I won't hurt you, I promise. So, yeah, right? So try and keep both feet on that. Yeah, I got it. A lot of times if I'm, double unders or I'm here and I step in, a lot of times they kick out this way. Yes. So we're gonna be ready for that. And we're gonna sweep his back foot. We're gonna protect Noel though, okay? We gotta protect him. So when we back trip and use our hips, we wanna like facilitate this fall with him, okay? So, good knees, and I step here, they go back, right? Or they do Uchimata, which is fine. If he does Uchimata, I could ride it out and then backtrip. So it's just having that as a secondary attack. Tight waist with your left hand. Deep tight waist, seatbelt.
Oh, deep toe.
Yeah. So Kosoto, good. Instead of rotating like this, yeah, that's it, exactly.
If you feel like you're getting value out of these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And now back to the video.
Had a great first session today with Song Yadong, who was able to grasp some of the concepts and foundational mechanical key parts of these takedowns that work against the wall and in the open, emphasizing these concepts of balance and using your feet with proprioception, like knowing where your feet are without looking down at your feet. So being able to upend someone or off balance someone for positive outcomes in MMA. So he could utilize his best skills for striking, for submissions, being able to utilize some new concepts. So I'm excited at tomorrow's session. Good job, Song. That was awesome, brother. Great job. Well, thank you so much. Great job, man.
Gets me in the right mood, ready to roll, ready to teach, motivated, loose feeling. My aches and pains seem to dissipate over the course of the next 20 or 30 minutes. So I enjoy the ride.